Hi everyone, welcome back to The Bench, and quite surprised how many of you got involved in the last video in the comments section. So if that's something you want to see me do more of in the future, get in on the Discord and just send the videos you want me to react to and we'll get that sorted. But today we're just going to be overviewing a project because it's going to be something that I can't do in a quick amount of time today. But I did say that I'd ordered a bunch more of these Action Army AAP-01s. We were going to be doing some more 3D printed stuff, some SMG builds and bits and pieces like that. But for this one in particular, I'm going to be building a pistol that I saw on CTM's website. Now, if you're not aware of CTM, I bought some of their parts. I'm pretty sure this is them anyway. A while back when we were doing the other AAP-01 build, and I wasn't, insanely impressed with this kit. You can see the poor machining marks and stuff, and you can see this pistol has never been used in a game. This has just been function checked, and it's scratched the hell out of this lovely cow bolt. But I decided after seeing this picture I was going to give CTM another go, and they do a brand of products. I'm gonna call it something just so YouTube swearing police don't get on my case. The FUKU, the FUKU-2 line of products. So I saw this picture of this pistol, and I sent CTM an email, and I was like, "What do I need to buy off you guys to build this?" Now there's a couple. I think there's one component, maybe two missing that I'll need to build that pistol, but they're not super important for us to get started. So yeah, I've bought a bunch of these AAP-01s. I picked them up from Patrol Base because they're currently the cheapest. They're like £69, and you'll see I used something very similar in the video for the Cyberpunk pistol. So we've got our AAP-01, and we've got a bunch of stuff from them. So first up, and you'll see the colour scheme we're going with this. I'm going really wacky with this. I do a lot of discrete builds, things that aren't lavish or out there, but this one we're going balls to the wall and saying, let's make it as flamboyant as possible. So we've got the FUKU-2. I know what you want to call it, but I'm just trying to smooth over the relationship with YouTube with this video. So this is the skeletonized upper from them. It's in the Joker color scheme, which is the purple and the green. So we've got that to go on there. Don't worry, when we build all this stuff, I'll be going with you a full price breakdown, and it's not a cheap build whatsoever. We've got the lower for this as well. We've got the black colour. So we've got the upper, we've got the lower. I've got a bunch of the magazine extensions. So what these do is it increases the capacity of the mags, and we've got them in the purple colour to match. They were in stock when I ordered. What else have we got? We've got their advanced. I think this is the version 2 bolt. So they did 2 versions of this. So that's in green. What else we got here? We've got some little bits and pieces. We've got the compensator, which is one of the crucial parts to why I wanted to build this pistol itself. We've got a green trigger to match. We've got the extended mag release. Now, when you buy, because I bought some of these aluminium grip panels as well for the grip, you can buy these separately on the CTM website, or you can buy what they call like an accessory pack, which you get a little bit cheaper. It comes with the grip panels, and it comes with the extended mag release. So there's a bit of money you can save there getting them together. We've got the advanced charging handle. Very good indeed. And of course, we've got their new blast shield. And I did open this just to make sure that it's the right colour, because it didn't sort of have any indication on the box. I just want to check they've sent me the right colour. We can take a look at this lovely purple. I mean, look at that. Very, very vibrant. What we'll do actually, because this is like an overview of the build that we're going to be doing, we'll take a look at some of these components. So we've got the blast shield. You can see the mag extensions there. So a quick look at this lower. So I've had their lowers before. I've got one on, oh, crappy packaging there. But this is their sort of the FUKU style lower, so it's got a bit more of an aggressive style into it, especially with the trigger guard here. So we've got a black lower for this build. We've got the mag release. Let's take a quick look at this. Pop this open here. You know, the colours match. They're pretty close. They're not perfect, probably because of just the difference in the texture of the metal and stuff. But they have been ordered in the same colour. You get 2 buttons with the mag release. You get a slightly more discreet one, and you get a flamboyant big boy wheel there. So we've got the mag release. Let's take a quick look at these mag extensions, because this will give you a slightly bigger capacity in your mags, and it makes the mag look cool as well. So in this, you get like a little plastic washer, you get an extended screw to screw it together, you get a new mag spring. Now a lot of the times over previous years when I've built like Tokimaru Glock 17s and I've done mag extensions, they don't tend to come with an elongated spring. It's just kind of hoping for the best with the one that's in there. So you'll see, not only does this slightly increase the gas capacity, it also gives us more BBs because the follower can travel further down in to that slot in the mag base. Very, very cool looking. Got that in the purple colour also. Just set this to one side because I don't want to spend a bunch of time in this video repackaging this stuff. The trigger. Now you can get these parts from CTM in all kinds of different colours. So we've got a couple of grub screws there, and we've got some grub screws already fitted. Just a quick impression on this. It's not as nice as that Next Speed one, but it does look like it's going to be nice and comfortable for us to use. Let's see if I can just... And the grub screws are very loose, so you're going to have to use Loctite with this. The trigger is nice and comfortable. So we've got this purple and green theme going on with this build, like a Joker style. The anodizing on the compensator does look a little bit different to the rest of them. But again, it could be a different grade of metal. I mean, they are machined, but it's like a very rough texture. So we've got green compensator there. I mean, on the camera, it doesn't show as vibrant as it does in person. This is like a bright green, but for some reason, on the camera, it looks quite dull. So put that to one side. What we've got in here, we've got the advanced charging handle. So we basically went balls to the wall and just ordered all the bits. Advanced charging handle there in the same colour, and you can see, I don't know if you might be able to see that these colours are, to the naked eye, they look different. This looks darker, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a difference to really cause us any issue. And with all these parts being metal, later down the line, if we're not liking the flamboyant style, we could always Cerakote them and turn it into a more subdued build here. We've got the panels for the grip. Pull this off here. Very flamboyant, aren't they? Really nice and slim those are. Very, very nice. And you can see the difference in colour there. These are like more of a pink than a vibrant like violet colour. They do say violet on the colour code. So we've got the grip panels, we've got the advanced bolt. Now this isn't something insanely new. People have been building the FUKU series. I'm trying very hard not to say it. So we've got a spring in there, so it comes with a spring. It comes with the fast selector, which is nice. I was wondering about that, whether I was going to have to order something separately. So what that's going to enable us to do is select from semi and full without having to pull the bolt out. And we also get an upgrade recoil spring there, which will sit in here on a guide rod. Let's pop this back into place. So that's everything, I think. We need to have a look at the upper as well. Sorry, saving the best till last. So pop this back in here. Now the picture I saw with the upper was slightly different. So can we Can we cut this? Have we got anything to cut it with? Any sharp implements? Not that I can see. We'll just have to peel the sticker back. So the picture that I saw, the upper was different. So I asked them what upper I needed to order, and they said, oh, you need the long cut upper slide, whatever you want to call it. So the picture, the one that I saw, had a full like wrist rail like this on the top. And the only reason why I like the look of that is you didn't have this gap where the frame goes. So the frame was sitting there like this, and the other upper, this is all sort of hidden away. And that's what I wanted. But, you know, saying that, this will look a lot more sleeker, because instead of like a huge wrist rail on the top here, we've actually got a plate that we can remove, and I imagine use this to fit an RMR, which is probably the way I'd want to run it anyway. We get some little fibre optic tubes, whatever you want to call these, I can't quite remember, and some mounting screws. I take it those are for the optic plate. So we'll have fibre optic sights, and you know, luckily they're green as well, so they'll go with the build. You can just buy this upper like this and fit it to your AAP. You've got, you know, 14mm counterclockwise thread on there, with a nice thread protector, and you could run it like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to be replacing that with this, so it's got like a compensator on there, and then this is going to slide into there like that, and the compensator is going to be in there, and it's going to look all kinds of sci-fi cyberpunk goodness. So this is just a quick overview of the build. This is all going to be fitted. Now I've pulled, the reason why the other CTM upper is apart, because I've nicked some parts out of it for this build, because I've ordered some bits but I don't know when they're going to get here. So this is the Loki Flamingo hot rubber, and this is a maple leaf barrel, Crazy Jet barrel, which was in that upper. Now I've never really used that upper, well, I've never used it before apart from just testing it on the chrono. So I'll be nicking that from there, and I'm hoping that the Loki, you know, fits in as good as it can do with this build. Where's it going to sit? It's going to sit about there. Push comes to shove, we can order a black. I think I've ordered a black Loki. I think I've ordered one in every colour that was in stock. So we could always go with a black one and lose the colour difference. So very interesting indeed. As well as that, so we'll have all that fitted. We'll have a nice inner barrel. We'll do all the aesthetics. The only other thing that I'd probably want to do is change the hammer out for a steel one, which, you know, the places that I'd ordered various bits from just didn't have them in stock. So I'll have to get one of those ordered up, and we'll put a steel hammer in it as well. I'm not going to go replacing every single part in the trigger and hammer assembly, because I don't really think they need it. If it comes to it and I need to order a part, I can always do that. So let me know if you are interested in seeing this build. Let me know down in the comments below. It's a very flamboyant build. Like I say, you can buy these in all types of different colours: black, reds, golds, silvers. There was like a more subdued green, like an OD green style colour, which I almost went with. But I kind of think that if I'm pulling this out, I asked myself, where would I be using this build? And I'd probably be using it in like a CQB environment. Maybe I'm running this on its own without running, you know, a primary, or using the pistol as a primary. So I'm going to be in close quarters. It doesn't matter how flamboyant and shiny and, you know, skeletonized this thing is. It's literally just going to be a really fun build, something a little bit different compared to what I normally do on the channel. You know, the Cyberpunk pistol's very, very cool. You know, I'll probably be moving over to like an SLS print method to reprint all these parts, so they're really as crisp as they can be. We've got a nice hop unit in there. We'll be fitting a nice barrel, and I'll put like a steel hammer in as well. So we'll have, you know, the pistol like that ready to go. Where's the other pistol gone? There we go. So this will sit in the grip like that, and it will stick out. And then we can always use the magazines between the pistols. This isn't the only AAP I bought. I bought a bunch of them because we'll be doing some stuff. And if I'm building like the SMGs, like we're going to be doing the Gepard, and we're going to be doing the PM9, if I'm building them, I had this conversation with myself and a couple in the Discord the other day. I kind of want to build them so I don't have to keep taking them apart to take all the internals out to put in the next 3D printed kit. So I think what I end up doing is just keep buying AAP-01s as long as they're at that price and just keep making 3D printed cool stuff. So really, really super excited to get into this build, and I think you're going to love how this thing turns out. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this and what it's going to be. Are you going to love it? Are you going to hate it? And don't worry, we're going to be doing a proper how to maintain your gas magazine guide. There's a lot of people that have got involved with that video, and I appreciate every single one of you, even those that have held abuse. It's all good. We'll get into it, and yeah, we'll see you in the subsequent videos coming up. So thanks for tuning as always. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Links in the description below. Check them out if it's not too much bother for you. And as always, from me and Bench, we'll see you in the next video.